Hello guys, welcome back to TFD. We are coming back with another banger video for you today. And it looks like Team USA might actually be forcing Caitlin Clark to switch out of her iconic number 22 and move into a brand new number. Yeah, this one is wild. For this story, we got to go all the way back to Indy and unpack everything that's going on right now. I hope everybody's having a great day today. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Make sure you eat good, stay safe, and enjoy your time with your family. I'm not even sure how many videos are going to roll out today because, honestly, I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with family members I barely get to see. Thanksgiving is at my house this year, and I'm super grateful for that blessing. But with all that said, let's jump straight into the content. We need to talk about Caitlin Clark and the sudden Team USA situation that is shaking the internet right now. Earlier this week, reports came out that Team USA is kicking off their training camp in North Carolina from December 12th through the 14th. Stephanie White is going to be there, Paige Buchers is going to be there, Juju Watkins is going to be there. A bunch of rising stars and elite players will be part of it. But let's be real, nobody's name rings louder than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin's has been dominating headlines for days now, especially after everything that went down with Team USA forgetting to put her on the promotional cover. Fans have been calling it disrespect. Some say it's politics, some say it's jealousy, but now it's looking like things took an even stranger turn because apparently Team USA is pushing Caitlin Clark to change her number. An article dropped early this morning, so a lot of you might be hearing this for the first time. Let's blow this up and get right into it. The article states, Caitlin Clark's Team USA number change turns heads. The Indiana Fever star will be wearing a foreign number the next time she steps on the court. Hold up. Wait a minute. We already know the entire 2026 NBA season is up in the air. That's a whole separate conversation because the CBA situation is coming to a head. The deadline is literally days away. And from everything I've heard, the players are done with the back and forth negotiations. At first, I was one of the people saying, I don't think it's going to turn into a lockout. But I'm going to be honest, I've completely changed my mind. The more I hear, the more I believe a lockout is absolutely coming. The owners are playing games, the players are fed up, and it's looking like this is about to get real. These ladies deserve to be paid properly. Do I believe they should all make $5 to $10 million a season? Maybe not yet. But do they deserve $1.1 to $2 million contracts? Absolutely. 100%, no question. I've never been the guy saying women don't deserve their money because they do. And this number change situation with Caitlin Clark, it's just adding fuel to everything that's already boiling over. Now, it goes on to say that there's definitely a case to be made that Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark's number 22 is the most recognizable number in women's sports right now. There's really no debate here. There's no argument, no case anybody can try to make. Caitlin Clark's number 22 is easily the most recognizable jersey number for any female athlete in the world right now. Nobody even comes close. In today's era of women's sports, there isn't a single number that carries the same weight, the same visibility, or the same cultural impact as Caitlin's 22. Her number has become a brand of its own, a symbol fans instantly connect with. Trying to downplay that or replace it would be almost impossible. It says this is largely owed to Clark being arguably the biggest star in women's sports on her own, regardless of her number. But she has certainly become synonymous with 22, dating back to her historic college career at the University of Iowa and through her WNBA career. Now, here said, Clark isn't the only WNBA star to don the number. Las Vegas Aces forward and two-time reigning WNBA MVP A'ja Wilson is also well known for wearing number 22, as does Los Angeles Sparks center Cameron Brink. Sheryl Swoopes is also known for wearing that number during her own iconic professional career. I don't know if y'all been picking up on this, but I definitely have. We haven't heard much coming out of the Sheryl Swoopes camp lately. The fact that Clark and Wilson were on the same 2025 WNBA All-Star team caught attention, if only because there was some question about how their shared number would be handled. It ultimately didn't matter because Clark suffered a groin injury, yet she not play WNBA All-Star Game. Now, let's get to the juicy parts, bro. Here said Caitlin Clark to wear number 17 at Team USA training camp. On November 24th, news broke that Clark will be taking part in a USA basketball women's national team training camp. That's what we talked about at the beginning of the video. Now, this right here, did this come out yesterday? No, this actually came out on the 24th. So these are the numbers, man. Let's head over to Twitter and check this out real quick. This is what was released right here. It says, Lauren Betts, hold on. Here are the ages. Where are the numbers? Okay, here we go. Right here. These are the numbers. Caitlin Clark, let me blow this all the way up, man. I want to blow this up so y'all can really see it. So as y'all can see here, man, Caitlin Clark's number is being changed. So who's wearing number 22? Because if you guys remember, Michael Jordan wore number 45 in the Olympics. But Caitlin, it doesn't look like anybody is wearing number 22. It does not look like anyone has 22. Juju Watkins is wearing number 21, 25. Let me look again. I don't see Angel Reese's name anymore. Oh wait, Angel Reese didn't change her number. She's wearing the same number. I don't know Kelsey Plum's number off the top of my head, but Caitlin Clark definitely changed her number, guys. Now, moving on to another story that I left yesterday. Let's get into this Team USA situation because a new social media post has been floating around and somehow it has already sparked controversy. And honestly, I'm sitting here like, really? This is what people are arguing about? This is the take that's causing drama? But then I started scrolling through the comments and looking at some of the opinions fans are putting out there, and man, you can clearly see the agendas shining through. I wouldn't have expected something this simple to turn into a full-blown debate, but hey, it's social media. It doesn't take much. One small thing pops up and suddenly the whole timeline turns into a battlefield. Social media can turn into a sewer at the speed of light, man. So, Team USA dropped their roster the other day. I've already made a couple videos breaking it down, talking about the big names, the surprises, and the snubs. But the biggest headline, Caitlin Clark is finally about to step into a legit competitive environment with this national squad. They're gearing up for training camp, and this is where things are going to get real interesting. Let me go ahead and give you the specifics so you can see exactly what's going on here.
Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark had hinted that she would participate in Team USA basketball activities during the WNBA offseason following the conclusion of her team's 2025 campaign. Initially, people assumed she was referring to the USA basketball training camp in early March 2026, which is the precursor to the 2026 FIBA World Cup qualifying tournament, from March 11th through 17th. While it's still unclear whether Clark will actually compete in that training camp or the qualifying tournament, we do know she will be in Durham, North Carolina from December 12th through 14th as part of the USA Women's National Team training camp, along with her Fever teammate Aaliyah Boston and her head coach Stephanie White. Oh boy. This announcement has created a ton of excitement, mainly because Caitlin Clark hasn't been seen on a basketball court since she injured her groin in mid-July, which effectively ended her 2025 WNBA season. And then on top of that, an ankle injury popped up out of nowhere, right? Fans have also started debating whether Caitlin Clark should be a starter on this USA squad. I have no clue how this even became a debate. This post got uploaded showing a potential starting five. Caitlin Clark at point guard, Kalea Copper, Jackie Young, Derica Hamby, and Aaliyah Boston. Then, of course, the rest of the roster was listed as potential reserves. And my God, the Paige Bueckers supporters flooded in immediately. I'm not even going to include Angel Reese fans in this because I actually saw a lot of people wanting Angel and Caitlin on the court together. But somehow, this lineup post got labeled as rage bait, and I honestly don't understand how this is controversial. But here we go with some of the dumb takes that came out of it.
The post has over 200,000 views now. Some of the comments? Paige, okay. Young, Copper, Cameron Brink, really, after being injured like that? Another person suggesting Caitlyn should be left out of the starting five. Paige over Caitlyn. Then someone drops this lineup. Paige Beckers, Angel Reese, Rickia Jackson, Kelsey Plum, and Cameron Brink again. And here's the take that really confuses me besides the Paige stuff. The Chelsea Gray argument. Seriously, Caitlin Clark over Chelsea Gray in competitive basketball? Some dude actually said the veteran Chelsea Gray deserves the starting spot over Caitlin. Look, I've only been locked into the women's game for a few years now, but there is no world where I'm starting Gray over Caitlin Clark. Not in this universe, not in any galaxy far, far away. Caitlin Clark over Chelsea Gray in competitive basketball? 127 times out of 10. Easy. Then you've got people saying you can't start a point guard who leads the league in turnovers. Well, she also set the record for assists per game. She's the most dynamic playmaker in basketball. This is why she should never play off the ball. She should be the team's quarterback, just like in the NFL. She's the one you build the offense around. Despite the noise, it seems like more fans still believe Clark deserves a starting spot. People are posting lineups like Caitlyn, Paige, Jackie Young, Angel Reese, Aaliyah Boston. I love Kiki Arifin, I'm going to be honest. And I'd love to see Caitlin Clark and Sonia Citron on the court together. Sonia's on this team, and I'm interested to see what that combo looks like. A Pacers and Fever fan even posted, Clark, Beckers, Jackie Young, Angel Reese, Aaliyah Boston. Paige and Caitlin starting together is the most obvious thing. But am I the only one who feels like we're accelerating Paige a little too fast? I'm just being honest. And now the original poster is being accused of rage bait. I don't see how. I truly don't understand it. As for Juju, the fact that people still have her in these mock lineups while she's injured, I'm not talking about the person who made the graphic. I mean the idea of actually putting her on the team right now. It's wild. Man, this Chelsea Gray love is still wild to me. I don't get it at all. Some folks are even saying they'd start Chelsea Gray over Copper. Honestly, that makes even less sense. I have no idea where these takes are coming from. People keep bringing up players who aren't even part of this conversation, and it's just getting weird at this point. The point guard spot? There's only one point guard, and she plays in Indiana. Stop the nonsense. And then there's this whole other angle. Do you want to grow women's basketball or not? Do you want the ratings or not? Team USA wants popularity, wants attention, wants viewership. Well, Caitlin Clark brings all of that. She is the engine behind the whole movement right now. You can't sit here and pretend like that doesn't matter. And using excuses like, well, the committee didn't put her on the 2024 Olympic team because they were scared she wouldn't play enough and didn't want the backlash. That is ridiculous. It is your job, literally your job, to put the best players on the court. And if fans don't like what they're seeing, they have every right to call you out. That's how sports works. That's how fan bases work. That's the whole system. So I don't understand how any of this is controversial. Caitlin Clark should absolutely be the starting point guard. That's not even a debate to me. That's not a hot take. That's just common sense. And the Chelsea Gray argument, that's part of the old WNBA guard trying desperately to hold on to the past. But here's the truth. The landscape is changing. The new era is here. And I don't know if some of these old school fans realize it, but y'all are getting voted off the island. The real sports fans have arrived, and they're not leaving. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Thanks for watching the show. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.